Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti
Is
Nam
it visible, Mataji? Sorry for
Namaste
disturbing.
Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharini. Yes, Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatada Satarine. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivachari Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare,
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Mataji. Is it
Hare
visible?
Krishna
Sorry
Mataji.
for disturbing you.
Hare Krishna, everybody. Yes, it is visible and you can go ahead.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna, everyone. Chapter 81, The Brahmana Sudama Blessed by Lord Krishna. Continuation of the para. When the Brahmana entered his personal apartment in the palace, he saw that it was not an apartment but the residence of the King of Heaven. The palace was surrounded by many columns of jewels. The couches and the bedsteads were made of ivory and bedecked with gold and jewels, and the bedding was as white as a foam of milk and as soft as a lotus. There were many whisks hanging from golden rods and many golden thrones with sitting cushions as soft as lotus flowers. In various places there were velvet and silken canopies with laces of pearls and hanging all around. The structure of the building stood on excellent transparent marble with engravings made of emerald stones. All the women in the palace carried lamps made of valuable jewels. The flames and the jewels combined to produce a wonderful, brilliant light. When the Brahmana saw his position suddenly changed to one of opulence, and when he could not determine the cause for such a sudden change, he began to consider very gravely how it had happened. Hare Krishna Mataji. Aishi Mataji can continue it. Hare Krishna.
So
Hare
they are
Krishna
all talking
Mataji. Yes,
about how
Mataji. Thank you
the
so much. Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So what was the heading of
Yes,
this?
The Brahmana Sudama blessed by
Alright.
Lord Krishna Mataji.
So basically, they are talking about Sudama coming and meeting Krishna, and he did not even have one iota of, even one bit of desire, except Krishna's love. Yeah, go ahead, please continue.
Krishna Mataji, Hare Krishna, everybody, Pranam. He thus began to think from the beginning of my life, I have been extremely poverty stricken. So, what could be the cause of such great and sudden opulence? I do not find any cause other than the all merciful glance of my friend Lord Krishna, the chief of the Yadu dynasty. Certainly, these are gifts of Lord Krishna's causeless mercy. The Lord is self sufficient, the husband of the goddess of fortune, and thus he is always full with six opulences. He can understand the mind of his devotee, and he sumptuously fulfills the devotee's desire. All these are acts of my friend Lord Krishna. My beautiful dark friend Krishna is far more liberal than the cloud rain during the day, than the cloud which can fill the great ocean with water, without disturbing the cultivator with rain during the day. The cloud brings liberal rain at night just to satisfy him. And yet, when the cultivator wakes up in the morning, he thinks that it has not rained enough. Similarly, the Lord fulfills the desire of everyone according to his position. Yet, one who is not in Krishna consciousness considers all the gift of Lord to be less than his desire. On the other hand, when the Lord receives a little thing in love and affection from his devotees, he considers it a great and valuable gift. I am a vivid example of this. I simply offered him a morsel of chipped rice, and in exchange he has given me opulence greater than those of the King of Heaven. Hare Krishna Mataji. Is
Hare
there
Krishna.
next
So
paragraph
basically,
also?
Sudama Brahmana is going back to his village, though Lord did not ask anything, he did not ask anything. Krishna not only gives what you want, but Krishna anticipates what's required for you and creates platform. This is a very classic example. So many times we'll be thinking how pure devotees Forget pure devotees, even impure, sorry, I should not use impure, starting stage neophyte devotees, even by glancing at him, are having all the opulences. It is just like Sudama Brahmana. Obviously, in Sudama Brahmana's case, is a very pure devotee. But even before he wanted, forget about asking Krishna, even before he wanted something, Krishna has created it and given it to him beyond what the lords of heaven can give. That is the speciality of Krishna, right? Even before you think you want something, you do, no matter how much you ask. So he will be there to give you that, and he will also enjoy you protect. But you should also take care in terms of how you can control those things. Yeah, Hare Krishna.
May I continue, Mataji?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hare Krishna. What the devotee actually offers the Lord is not needed by the Lord, for he is self-sufficient. If the devotee offers something to the Lord, it acts for his own interest, because whatever a devotee offers the Lord comes back in a quantity a million times greater than what was offered. One does not become a loser by giving to the Lord. One becomes a gainer by millions of times. The Brahmana, feeling great obligation to Krishna, thought, I pray to have the friendship of Lord Krishna and to engage in his service and to surrender fully unto him in love and affection. Life after life, I do not want any opulence. I only desire not to forget his service. I simply wish to be associated with his pure devotees. May my mind and activities be always engaged in his service. The unborn Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, knows that many great personalities have fallen from their position because of extravagant opulence. Therefore, even when his devotee asks for some opulence from him, the Lord sometimes does not give it. He is very cautious about his devotees, because a devotee in an immature position of devotional service may, if offered great opulence, fall from his position due to being in the material world. The Lord does not offer opulence to him. This is another manifestation of the causeless mercy of the Lord upon his devotee. His first interest is that the devotee not fall.
Lead,
His
little slowly, Kana. Little slowly.
Yes, Mataji. Yes, okay, Mataji.
Yeah.
This is another manifestation of the causeless mercy of the Lord upon his devotee. His first interest is that the devotee not fall. He is exactly like a well-wishing father who does not give much wealth into the hand of his immature son, but who, when the son is grown up and knows how to spend money, gives him the whole treasury house. Thank you very much, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So very important point. Sometimes, even if you ask, Krishna does not give. Though they tell to Krishna, we have to ask. Which is why, if you see, the number of Shiva temples I heard is more than Krishna or Vishnu temples. The
Yes,
reason Shiva is
Mataji.
very kind-hearted, and he will give you whatever you ask. But Krishna will make sure. For example, for a 10-year child, you will not you will not hand over a credit card, right? Or a debit card, because it's considered foolish. And because the child can not misuse but can misplace also, right? So, for a beginning devotee, Krishna is also very careful in what he can give and what is appropriate. That is a speciality of Krishna. If he knows that he will not misuse the opulence and he will be able to pay it on track, he has complete trust and confidence. He will hand over more than what the person is asking. But if he feels that it is going to be shaky, this person could do that, he may not offer that opulence or the wish, even if he asks, provided it is going to come in the way of devotion. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Can anyone continue the next two paras? Hare Krishna.
Nobody is there, you're there, you can read.
Yes, Mataji.
No, once again,
Hare Krishna.
Shweta never read. Maybe after that, she will continue. Go ahead.
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna everyone. The learned Brahmana thus concluded that whatever opulences he had received from the Lord should be used not for his extravagant sense gratification, but for the service of the Lord. The Brahmana accepted his newly acquired opulence, but he did so in a spirit of renunciation, remaining unattached to sense gratification, and thus he lived very peacefully with his wife, enjoying all the facilities of opulences as the prasadam of the Lord. He enjoyed varieties of food by offering it to the Lord and then taking it as a prasadam. Similarly, if by the grace of Lord we get such opulences as material wealth, fame, power, education, and beauty, it is our duty to consider that they are all gifts of the Lord and must be used for his service, not for our sense enjoyment. The learned Brahmana remained sorry The learned Brahmana the learned Brahmana remained in that position, and thus his love and affection for Lord Krishna increased day after day. It did not deteriorate due to great opulences. Material opulence can be the cause of degradation and also the cause of elevation according to the purpose for which it is used. If opulence is used for sense gratification,
Aisha, I think she got logged out. Her signal is bad. We'll wait for a second. Otherwise, you can start sharing the screen. I made you also the coach.
Yes, Mataji. Mataji came back.
Yeah, I made you the co-host.
Should I share the screen?
Yeah, start sharing this.
I will do for the first time.
Oh, what are you doing? I thought you already did something.
Let me try.
Okay, we'll see. Meanwhile, if she comes, you tell me. Otherwise, you should also hold on. Who, Mataji, just 1 second. We were reading and we got timed out.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I'm unable to do that. Hare Krishna.
Okay, 1 second. I'll go.
Where I have to go after share?
Sorry? Yeah, I'm sharing.
sorry Mataji,
Could you come? Because we didn't know where. I was trying to search. Yeah, go ahead. Wait, I'll make you the post. That's okay, I guess. Yeah, you can take a second and share.
is it visible Mataji? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Kana.
What the
Yeah, go ahead.
devotee 1 minute Mataji. Material opulences can be the cause of degradation and also the cause of elevation, according to the purpose for which it is used. If opulence is used for sense gratification, it is a cause of degradation, and if used for the service of the Lord, it is cause of elevation. Hare Krishna Mataji, can I continue next para or can I give this
Give
para
it to
to
Kuhu Mataji and then you did 2 para or 1 para?
one para?
You
I
finish the
did
next
not.
para, after that we'll give to Kuhu Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Because the time is limit Mataji, so that's why.
That's very sweet of you. Okay, Kuhu Mataji. No, I think you can do the next para. You do this para, we'll give you the next para.
Okay, Mataji, Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
It is evident from Lord Krishna's dealings with Sudama Vipra that the Supreme Personality of Godhead is very, very pleased with a person who possesses Brahminical qualities. A qualified Brahmana like Sudama Vipra is naturally a devotee of Lord Krishna. Therefore, it is said Brahmano Vaishnava. A Brahmana is a Vaishnava, or sometimes it is said Brahmana Pandita. Pandita means a highly learned person. A Brahmana cannot be foolish or uneducated. Therefore, there are two divisions of Brahmana, namely Vaishnavas and Panditas. Those who are simply learned are Panditas but not yet devotees of the Lord or Vaishnavas. Lord Krishna is not especially pleased with them. Simply the qualification of being a learned Brahmana is not sufficient to attract the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Not only must a Brahmana be well qualified according to the requirements stated in scriptures such as Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, but at the same time he must be a devotee of Lord Krishna. The vivid example is Sudama Vipra. He was qualified Brahmana, unattached to all sorts of material sense enjoyment, and at the same time he was a great devotee of Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna, the enjoyer of the all sacrifices and penances, is very fond of a Brahmana like Sudama, Vipra, and we have seen by the actual behavior of Lord Krishna how much he adores such a Brahmana. Therefore, the ideal stage of human perfection is to become a Brahmana, Vaishnava like Sudama, Vipra. Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you.
So even though Sudama got everything, he did not do one bit, right? So that's why he's saying the right thing is to be like Sudama. Yeah, go ahead.
Kuhu Mataji, can you continue to
Yeah, Kuhu
paras?
Mataji.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
one para you can do. And then
Yes, Mat.
yeah, Hare Krishna.
Can I?
Yeah,
Yes,
please start.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare.
Sud- Sudama Sudama Vipra realized that although Lord Krishna is unquenchable, he nevertheless agree to be uncured by his devotees. He realized how kind Lord Krishna was to him, and he was always in trance, constantly thinking of Krishna. By such constant association with Lord Krishna, wherever darkness of material contamination reminded within his heart was completely cleared away, and very shortly he was transferred to the supreme kingdom, which is the goal of all saintly essentially person in the performantal stage of life. Sudama Goswami has started there that all persons who are his who heard this history of Sudama, Vipra, and Lord Krishna will know how affectionate Lord Krishna is to Brahmana devotees like Sudama. Therefore, anyone who hears this history gradually become as qualified as Sudama Vipra, and he is thus transferred to the supreme spiritual kingdom of Lord Krishna. The end of Bhakti Vedanta part of the first chapter of Krishna, the Brahmana Sudama, blessed by Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji.
So Bhakti Vedanta very clearly talks about however it happens, what it is, right? So even he got opulence, nowhere he was influenced. So that's a speciality of him. Right, with the same line, Vanchakarta Durubhisha Kripasindu Bhevacha, Patitana Bhavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha,
Namo Namah.
Jai Shri Ram
Bड़ी
Prabhupada,
वैष्णव की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय,
Acharya Haridas Thakur ki jai,
दास
Krishna.
ठाकुर की
Hare
जय।
Krishna, Hare
कृष्ण
Krishna.